How is the market in Highlands Ranch, Colorado? Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and each and every Monday, we take a look at the numbers that drive the health of the Highlands Ranch real estate market so that if you plan on entering the market as a buyer or seller or both, you know exactly what's going on. And if you're looking to not necessarily time the market, but just know when it's the right time for you to get into it, this is the data that you want to know. And before we get into it, I'm going to set the record straight. I got asked this the other day. Do I script this? Do I rehearse this? The answer is no. I am looking at these numbers in real time as I'm recording this. So it's essentially as if we're having a conversation about the data. And if you feel like that level of interpretation is what you may need when you're buying a home or selling a home or doing both, then let's chat because I'm your guy. All right, so let's get into it. So from a big picture standpoint, we're going to look at how many homes came on the market, how many homes came off the market, what that balance or imbalance looks like. This segment doesn't necessarily compare to previous weeks. It's just kind of a spot check. Yet tomorrow on April 1st, I'll be running the numbers on the month over month and year over year. So definitely stay tuned for that for perspective. All right, so let's talk about coming to market first. 26 homes enter the market in the last 0 to 7 days. There's also 7 homes in coming soon status, so expect them on in the next 0 to 7 days. So that's 33. 3 homes fell out of contract, came back on the market, so that's 36 homes that came to market this week. Flip side of that, 32 homes went under contract. 2 withdrew from the market. They just tapped out and said, nope, we're done. And then 2 expired off the market. Kind of the same thing. They lasted their entire listing period, did not sell, thus are now off the market. So that's 36 homes that came off market, 36 homes that came on. Got to say, I've recorded this probably hundreds of times and might be the first time I've seen a direct equal between supply and demand. So there you have it. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper so we know how these home sales have performed. We're going to start with 28 homes that closed in the last 7 days and just take a look at the stats on those. So homes closed in the last 7 days, anywhere from 511,300 up to 2.2 million. The average on those was about 917,000. with the median being 770,000. Now, caveat, when I say homes, that's all residential property types. So it could be condo, it could be townhome. It's not discriminating against non-single family homes, I should say. These homes sold as quickly as the first day they hit the market to as long as 230 days, which I believe is about just shy of 8 months. So the average on those was a month and a half, and that's from listing to going under contract, not the entire process. The median was 7 days. 7 days is pretty good, especially when you compare it to the greater Denver metro median market time. The relation, these numbers here. Okay, so you see closed to list price ratio, closed to original list price ratio. This close to list price ratio measures the closing price versus the last asking price, not the original asking price like this one. So we look at both, but just to give you an idea, these homes closed based on original list price anywhere from 88% to 112%. So that was a good one, with an average of 98 and change and a median of 100. The average versus the final asking price was over 100% as well, with the low being 91-ish% of original asking price. So you can see not a big spread, if any, between asking price and selling price. I get that question all the time. Hey, should I leave room in my price for negotiations? Well, no, if you want to capture the widest audience and get the best offers possible. All right, so bookmark that. We're going to remember that. Now we're going to go to the homes that went under contract this week, see how those stats compare. So again, 32 under contract in the last 7 days. Quick stats on those. These were listed anywhere from 350,000, we'll call it, to 4.65 million. So that 4.65 plus any other big ticket contracts are going to push that average to 971,000, and the median is 820 on those. So overall, if you've watched this before, usually the median number is like in the high 6s to mid 7s. So median 820 on 32 homes means some more expensive homes went under contract this week. All right, so these homes lasted on the market anywhere from 1 day to 69 days. Pretty good that out of 32 homes, only one went to 69 days. That's an average of 14 days and a median of 7. So that tells that with that faster average than the ones that closed, by the way, the ones that closed would have gone under contract a month or two ago. That shows that the velocity of home sales is picking up as it typically does this time of year. Let's see, anything else from here? We don't know close prices yet. We won't until they close. So not paying any attention to those. All right, so next we'll go to the 26 homes that hit the market in the last 0 to 7 days. And these homes are on market anywhere from 509 to we'll call it 2.1 million almost. So that's an average of 959 and change and a median of 737 and change. Not paying any attention to days on market since these are all 7 days or newer. So yeah, we're just looking at the high, low, and the average median price. All right, so last thing here before that's a wrap is we're going to take a quick look at the homes that are coming soon. 7 of them. You can see these online already, but expect them to be open for showings within the next, like I said, 0 to 7 days. All right, so stats on these guys, anywhere from 660,000 to 1.25 million, average of 878, median of 735. So there you have it. That's this week in Highlands Ranch real estate. Thanks so much for watching. And again, tomorrow, it won't be live on YouTube, but tomorrow I'll be filming the month-over-month, year-over-year stats of Highlands Ranch so that we can have a longer perspective of how the market's shaping up, which direction it's heading. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. Again, Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group. See you next week.